Hey, I'm Pascal from Orange Pixel, and today's video is going to be all about achievements. Game achievements, and I think there are three types of gamers. Those gamers that really try to unlock all achievements, get 100%, and that's amazing, but I'm more the category 2 type of player, and I like to unlock achievements, but I don't have the time to go for the full 100%, so most of my games are at 20-30% achievements unlocked. And then there's the third category, and they don't really care about achievements at all. So why do I add achievements to my games? Pretty much because it's an extra layer of gameplay. It's fairly easy to do. I mean, it requires work, obviously, but it's fairly easy to add achievements, and that just adds another challenge for those that really like my games or really want to invest a lot of time in my game. So that's really the main reason I'm adding achievements, and that's what we're gonna do today, adding achievements to Gunslug's Rogue Tactics. So let's do that. Right, so achievements. First step in creating achievements is actually coming up with ideas for achievements. The plan is to have 3 types, so let's like easy achievements, medium achievements, and hard achievements. Easy achievements will be things like complete mission 1, complete area 2, complete area 3, 4, 8, 9, whatever. Things you probably bump into as long as you play a normal game. These things will unlock almost automatically. Then the hard achievements are things like destroy 100 buildings, which require you to play the game multiple times because you can't do it in a single game or single sitting. You need to play the game multiple times to reach these achievements. So we're going to create a list of just various things off the top of my head. The first couple of things that come in mind are indeed complete area 1, 2, 3, and 4, and maybe things like drive a tank or stuff like that. It's really the reason why I do all these things at the end of the game development cycle, because now there's just a bunch of stuff happening in the game and I can just attach achievements to everything that's there. I just need to figure out what's interesting and what's fun for the player. So let's create a little list and then we can go on to step 2. Okay, so we now have a little list of achievements, and this is just a first draft. I'm just probably gonna add more achievements because this isn't really that much, and there's a lot more happening in the game. It's just that right now I don't have the ideas for it, and this is a great starting place because the next step is gonna be most of the work, creating icons for these achievements. All the systems, all the platforms like Steam, Apple, and Google, they all have icons. So what I usually do is create little sceneries or little things, graphics, that are basically a combination of various items in the game. So I'm just gonna dig through the graphics I made for this game and combine it into like little sceneries, and then we have a couple of achievements. So that's really gonna be the next step, the hardest part of the work. I'm just gonna fast forward it for you, but it should be interesting as I'm just mixing, matching graphics from the game to create fun and interesting achievement icons. Let's go! So we're now a bit halfway into the achievements. This is really a fun and interesting phase for me because it's creative work and there's a lot of graphics that I can just copy and paste into these little type of sceneries. And being at the end of the game development cycle, most of my work is pretty boring and not so creative because it's mostly just bug fixing and tweaking stuff, and that's not very creative. So doing this at the end of the game development gives me a little bit of a creative break to my normal stuff, and it's fun to do, and it's just mix and matching graphics until we have something fun looking and interesting and having some achievements. Alright, so now we have the ideas for achievements, we have the icons for some of these achievements, not all of them just yet, but that's just, we're gonna mix and match it later. The next step is creating achievements on the Steam backend. Every backend is different, and Steam isn't the easiest one or the most user-friendly one, but it's also not very difficult. So it's just a lot of tedious, boring work, creating achievements, naming them, descriptions, icons, and things like that. So I'm just gonna fast forward you through it and put on a little music and see you at the end of this, just so I'll be right back. So that's all the icons now on the back end, and eventually I'll have to do this for the App Store and for the Google Play versions, and if in the future any other system has them, like maybe if I release on consoles or itch.io, I think they're planning something with achievements, and Discord's mentioned it as well, so maybe at some point we'll also have to do this for those platforms. For now, this is it, because I just want to start creating some code and see if it actually works. So let's dive into the code, which is the next step in all this achievement stuff. Now most of the achievements are pretty much triggers in the game, so it's not a lot of work adding achievements. Like I said, it's very easy to add an extra layer on top of your gameplay by adding achievements, because I'm just hooking into triggers that already happen in the game. I'm just at certain points checking if I have unlocked something and if I have unlocked the achievement that goes with it. Some achievements will be accumulation of various things, so you'll have to, like destroying many buildings, that requires us to add a little counter that keeps track of how many buildings the player has destroyed in all its games played. And if you reach that certain point, the achievement will be unlocked. That's just a little bit of extra work, not a lot. So it's very easy adding all these achievements to the game. Most of the work has really been doing the graphics for them. So now we have some of these achievements built into the game. The next phase is the really fun one. We get to play the game and see if these achievements unlock. So I'm just gonna start up Steam, start up the game. And the first couple of achievements should be pretty easy. Destroying a building and unlocking the second area. That should just be a few minutes of play. So let's just dive in and see if they work. We got a couple of achievements working. I'll need to test all of them, but I'm not gonna do it everything by the book. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit here and there just to have these triggers play, and that's the bonus of being the game developer. You can unlock these achievements slightly easier because I can just force these triggers to happen. So that's what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. I'm just gonna test these achievements and add a few more left and right. And I guess that's achievement unlocked on adding achievements to the game. Which also brings us to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments below if you are one of those gamers that wants to unlock all achievements, or if you're more a gamer like me who wants to unlock achievements, but if we can't get to all the achievements, that's fine with us. Or if you're just one of those gamers that says achievements, I don't care about achievements. That's possible. Let me know in the comments below. See you next week, and thanks for watching. Bye.